Okay, welcome to the tutorial for the Crucis Mixup Skewb. Okay, so this cube is combination of two things: the 3x3x3 mixed up plus and a skewb cube. So you can do skewb moves. Okay, skewb moves. A 3x3 moves. Okay, so this is my first layer, second layer, and my third layer. Okay, so first, second, third. So it's sort of like 3x3. But this is also a mixed up plus. So what happens is that, okay, if we take a look at this, you will see that I have a yellow piece here and a green piece here, and I have some small red piece here, which doesn't really matter to us. What is important to us is actually this color and this color. They must match. If they don't match, then it's actually a mismatch, it's a parity or whatever, okay, whatever we want to call that. But the skewb, the mix-up plus move starts here, okay? So you can see that I am a mixed-up plus move. This is like my inner edge, and this is my outer edge. So you can see that this is a mixed up move, okay? And then I can have this being inside here, okay? For example, I look at it like that. So this is actually a mixed up plus, right? So we will use a combination of skewb moves and the mix up plus move plus 3x3 moves to actually solve this cube, but in a certain sequence that I have tried and tested for a few days. Yeah, this actually took me a few days to figure out things. So let's start by mixing up the cube. A very well mixed cube, okay, will be one where, okay, I mix the skewb first. Okay, so I mix the skewb. Do a skewb move, okay, and then I do some 3x3 moves. Okay, after I do 3x3 moves, then I mix skewb moves again, okay, to ensure that I can get parity. Okay, I want to get parity because that's one of the fun part about solving this cube. Okay, so followed by 3x3. Okay, skewb 3x3. Okay, so after this, okay, once you start doing the mix up plus moves, then you cannot do skewb move anymore. That's why I do the skewb moves first before I actually do the mix up plus. Okay, so I can combine it with 3x3 moves. Okay, so after you see that it's mixed up enough, then we'll start our mixed up move. So I'm going to take this out, okay, mix it up, mix it up, mix it up, okay, take this out, mix it up, mix it up 2 times, okay, do some 3x3 moves to make sure I break as many things as I can, and I put things in the wrong place as much as possible. Okay, put it back in, okay, so that some of it will be right, some of it will be wrong. Okay, okay, and then okay, so it gets chunky after a while, but you just need to be patient. And when you do the mix up, sometimes, okay, you may lose your focus because of the jam, and then you make mistake, but it's okay, that's part of the fun as well. Okay, so make sure some are hidden, some are not. I mean the centers, so that it's a good thing. Okay, so I think we have fairly mixed it up very well. Okay, and we can start solving it. So now I would like to get this back into cube shape. Okay, as with all shape shifting cubes, that should be the case. But we want to be a bit mindful that when I put things back, I want to make sure these two large pieces is actually oriented the correct way. So what should be the correct way is the two large pieces should be in between the two edges, okay? So this is a good example that it is in the correct position to go in, okay? I want it in this case so that later it's easy for me to resolve, okay? And then we can see that this is the center that I want to take out and put this in, right? So what will happen is I'll put this in, and this is in the correct position where the two small reds is in between these, and then this is where the big petals will be, okay? So what I do is, okay, put this in, okay, take it out, put in the center, put it back. So let's go and take a look at the green just now. So this is where it is. It's going to be correct because that's the correct position that it should be in. Okay, I want it to be in this form. Okay, so let me check. This is not right. This is also not right. Okay, so we have some that are right, some that are not right. It's fine. When I try to solve, I try to make sure I have this. Okay, just need to be sure. If don't have, it's fine. We'll deal with it later. Okay, so I want this to be in. That means I must take out. Okay, this is correct, so I'm not going to touch it because correct orientation. Okay, this is also correct, so I don't want to touch this. This is correct, I don't want to touch this. Okay, so now, okay, I can take that out because this is a centerpiece, right? So I take this out, go up in, take out what I need, place it back. Okay, so again, this is not in the right position. I'm going to take it out later, but this is fine. Okay, this is fine as well. This is fine as well. This direction is okay. Okay, this direction is not okay. This direction is not okay, right? So this is something which I want to take out and redo it later. So over here, okay, this is fine. Okay, I will take this out. Okay, replace with this center, put it back. Okay, so this is okay, 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 not okay, not okay, okay, and okay. So how do you know that it's okay or not okay? If you can do a skewb moves, means it's okay. If you can't, that means this is wrong, right? So what will happen is I must take this out and change its orientation. So same thing, I'm going to use this piece to be taken out. Okay, to take out this piece, place it back. So that piece became here. I put it all the way here. Okay, so what will happen is I also know that where's the other piece? Okay, this is also wrong, right? This is also wrong. So what I can do is, okay, I place this in the correct orientation first because that's what I want, and I change this. Okay, I exchange with this piece. Okay, take it out. Okay, put it back. So you see, I have taken this out to be able to change again. I flip it. Okay, find that centerpiece that was wrong. It's here. Okay, it's here. Sorry, okay, and then I take it out, okay, and put it. Now, if you have done your edges orientation correctly, you should be able to do skewb moves everywhere. Okay, this is doable. This is not doable. That means along this side somewhere is wrong again. Let's see. This one is wrong again. Okay, so I just need to do a simple check. Okay, over here somewhere is also wrong. I think it's no, this is correct. Okay, let's see. Okay, oh, this is wrong. Okay, okay, this one needs to be taken out. Okay, so take out, put it in. So, okay, and then place back in. Okay, let's see. Okay, skewb moves is possible. Skewb move possible. Okay, so yep. Once you reach this stage where all the skewb moves are possible, okay, we'll go on to the okay. So the next step of this solve is to actually flatten out these pieces. So using the mix-up moves, what I can do is I'm going to put the tool that needs to be flipped here, and I'm going to do this algorithm that is from the mix-up plus. So E minus R E plus L prime E minus R prime E plus and L. You will see that I flattened this out. So I'm just going to continue and do it. Okay, this has both of them being up. So I want to separate them out first, because if I solve this to last, I'm not going to be able to switch it so easily. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Okay, make it separated. As in, I'm just going to do this so that this is flattened, but this is not. Okay, so E minus R E plus R prime E minus R prime, so L prime just now. Okay, sorry, L. Okay, so I flatten these two pieces out. The last two pieces, just need to shift it into place. Okay, and I'm just gonna do this again. Okay, so E minus R E plus L prime E minus R prime E plus L. So I have returned it to a cube shape. The next part is to actually pair these things up. Okay, so if you have more, then you just keep doing it, otherwise it will be done. Okay, now we have returned it to a cube shape, and we have a method to check whether it's right, is that all the skewb moves can be moved. Okay, so now what we need to do is to actually pair the inner edges. Okay, so it should be a green with a green, orange with orange. So you will see that the way to pair this is actually quite easy. We definitely need to use a mix-up move, which is this. Okay, and then I just need to change this piece with this piece over here. But now this piece is correct, so I don't want to touch it. But we notice that the position is as such. Okay, look at this red piece. I restore it first. The yellow is here, the red is here. That means I want the outer piece to be here and the inner piece to be here. And then I do this shift, I can pair. Okay, but now it's not correct, so you can't. Okay, so let's go and find the inner yellow piece here. Okay, the inner yellow piece is here, right? So we're going to shift this piece to this position, right? So to shift it to this position, I remember I need this. Okay, shift it down to the back. So outer piece here, inner piece here, and I will do a matching. Right, I have matched it. Okay, it just happens that this piece is blue and this is blue. This is not right. This is also not right. So it's okay that we turn it and exit, like by luck we fix this, and now I can fix this. Right? Then I put everything back. Okay, so now I just need to repeat until all the pairings are done. So you have a outer yellow here, okay, the inner yellow here, okay. I just need to put it at the position that we are supposed to be at. Okay, it's a good thing because the inner is green here. Okay, so I'm going to switch it around. Okay, green, yellow, switch. And we're done. Put it back. Right? So what you need to do now is to use different settings to put it at the right place and pair everything. We will come back again after everything is paired. So I have paired up all the edges. Okay, so you just can do a check. Okay, so just make a check. Okay, and you see that all are done. Okay, so the next step is to make sure that it is solvable as a skewb. Because we have done skewb moves and 3x3 moves, we may end up with some parity. So we won't know until the end. And when it's at the end, then you realize that, oh, there's a parity, is already quite hard to settle it. So we can actually find out whether we have a parity by solving the corners first. As long as the corners is doable, means there's no parity. So I'm just going to solve the corners like a 2x2. Okay, I don't even need to care about this because we can rotate this easily later. Okay, so I'm just going to solve it like a 2x2. Okay, where I only care about the corners. So, okay. This is a bit more jerky than usual because I haven't played with it for a long time. I think it's an exhaustion already. Okay, so okay, now I need to cycle. Okay, cycle them around using the 2 cycles. So done. Okay. This is a good case where I have them all in corners, but sometimes these two may be swapped. So a T-perm will help. Otherwise, it's normal. Okay, so let's do the flipper to see what happens. Okay. Not yet. Okay, we did the flipper 4 times. Oops. Wait. I think okay, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me put this back, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So when you have the bottom solved and the top solved with correct corners at the right places, and you have this, means you have a parity. So what happens is that when you are turning the skewb moves, you do an extra skewb moves that get this out of place. So to solve this is actually to solve this is actually very easy. Okay, so you will have this case where you have one of the corners in the wrong position, as in wrong orientation. So what you need to do is just need to do that skewb move that solve this back, and then you'll be out of the parity. So what you do is very simple. This should be a green, right? Okay, now I just need to resolve this as a 2x2 or 3x3, and you should get out of the parity. Okay, so this is done. Okay, this is right. Okay, cycle them. 3 cycles. 3, 4. Okay. Okay. One more time. Okay, so these get them into place. Okay, so now this requires 2 flippers. This requires 4. So yes, you get out of your parity. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2. Four, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 2, 3, 4. So now you have solved everything as a 3x3, and now 2x2, sorry, because I didn't care about all this. And now we can proceed to the next step. Okay. In the next part of this solve, what we need to do is to solve these centers. Okay, I think it's quite easy because it's just skewb moves. Okay, so up, up, down, down. Okay, turn it the other way. Up, up, down, down. Okay, so one more time. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, and down. So the red is in place, the orange is in place. Okay, so now, okay, I just shift this and see whether I get it in place. Okay, I happen to get all of them in place. Okay, but if not, what will happen is you just need to shift this around until you see a case where you can do the centers 3 cycle. Okay, there will confirm be a possible way to do it. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the third another part of the solve. Okay, in the next part of the solve, we're gonna use an algorithm that we learned from oblique turning cube 1 to actually do the pairing here. So what will happen is I have an algorithm where after I have done it, I only turn this face 180 degrees. So these two will swap, these two will swap because I turn 180 degrees. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to pair it, okay, using that method where I switch this and this. For example, okay, I'm going to put this here and then apply the algorithm to switch these two and switch these two pieces. Okay, so you'll see later. But the idea is I'm going to keep using that. After I swap it, I'm going to move it back to the setup so that whatever that was changed is taken out. And then I get back something here. So the algorithm is very simple. Okay, so we just observe. Okay, it is this up, up, down, down, turn it up, up, down, down, repeat again, up, up, down, down, turn it over, up, up, down, down. So now you can see I turn this 180 degrees, these two are here, these two are here, right? So we're going to do this on this cube, okay, to do that shift. So this is what we can do. Okay, so when we are doing that algorithm, we make sure that these two are either the same color or is already solved. Okay, I know it's hard, but we just try. So there's a few types of setups that can be used. The first type of setup is just the 3x3 moves, for example, this way, and then swap these two. The other one involves Skewb's move. So for example, I'll do something like that, and then turn it away to swap these two pieces. But when you return the setup, okay, you just need to be very, very careful that you do not mess up everything, okay? It will take some tries before you get it right. Okay, so I'm just going to show you in the normal case, okay, how to use solve it. So you know that this piece should come here. Okay, so I just do the 3x3 setup move this way. So what will happen is when I change these two and change these two, this is fine because this is still white to somewhere white. This will come up, this will go down. So if I want to really kill many birds with one stone, I try to find whether I can put this blue piece inside here. And the answer is no. So if it's no, then I just have to do it one by one. So let's just do it this way. So I put the cube in this direction and I do up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, repeat, up, up, down, down, turn it over, up, up, down, down. So after you're done with it, I just return things to itself. You can see that now these two swapped. These two also swap. Okay, this is in the correct position, right? So now I just need to do this for the rest. So this is the simple setup moves where you use a 3x3 moves. Usually I try to do at most 2 3x3 moves to get that setup. Otherwise it's very hard for you to go back. Okay, I'm going to show you one where I use a Skewb move to do the setup. So what will happen is, let's say this one, okay, I put it here, put it here, okay, so I Skewb it all the way here and go up, so that when I change, I'll put this in, okay, and then swap these two is fine because these two are white, so nothing will happen, but you need to remember how I Skewb it in, okay, so what tip I have for you is, okay, remember how you do the setup moves. Okay, that's how I do, right? Okay, so you know that these must be at the back. So you put it here first. Okay, Skewb it up. This is the white that you want to use. Put it in. Okay, so you remember I want to soft back the red here. And then I will change this. So I just do it. Okay, red, remember red, up, up, down, down, turn it, up, up, down, down, repeat, up, up, down, down, get it back, down, up, down and down. Remember, solve the red back and undo the skewb move. This is quite clear because all of them are blue. Put it in and check on your white. Now I have 3 pieces. So now I have showed you the way to do the setup. What you need to do is to complete all this, and we'll come back again after I have done so. Okay, so you can watch the video again. You only need these 2 types of setup moves. Okay, so after you have paired all the edges, the last step is to solve these triangle edges. So this is probably the only algorithm that uses a skewb move plus a corner flipper to actually do what is needed. So let's talk about the logic behind this first before we perform it to see what happens. So okay, let's take this for example. So this algorithm or this method of doing involves 2 triangle edges. Okay, it's either these 2, okay, or these 2. Okay, how do I know? It's along this diagonal. Okay, that's why you see this comes here, or this goes here, or this comes here with this. So it's these 2, okay, or these 2. It's always these 2. Okay, so what you want to do is I'm going to fix this up. Okay, remember that this is a orange color. So what will happen is I'm going to move this using the flipper 2 times to get this face to be facing here, but this bottom part is still bad. So I need to use another corner to actually complete the flipper. So if I have done 2 times here, I must do 4 times in one of these. But out of these 3, who can I choose? Okay, if this is my line of skewb move, you can see that this is affected because this corner is broken. This is what we have. This is the one that is really broken. So what will happen? What does that mean is I cannot use this to complete my flipper. I also cannot use this to complete my flipper. This is the only candidate. So after I have done 2 times or whatever number of times, 2 times, then this will be 4. If this is 4, this is 2. So if I choose, in this case, it doesn't matter whether I do 2 or 4 because it doesn't match any of this here. Okay, so what will happen is I will just need to do 2 times and I use this to complete. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we will just do 1 triangle edge for you to see. Okay, I will just do that for you to see. So I do this followed by 2 flipper, 2 times, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. So see the blue is done. Now I need the flipper to be completed using this corner. 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4. So you will see that everything else is back, but because just now I turn one side, right? Turn once to take this here. So now I must put it back, and then I'm going to redo the skewb move. Go up. Sorry. Where are the blue color? Should be. Wait. Let me see. Should be this. Okay. Should be this. So you will see that this is the triangle edge that I paired. okay? And then, wait, let me take a look. Yeah, correct. So I've paired the blue, okay? And then this is actually used to contain the orange piece just now. So what you want to do now is I'm just going to flip it back so that this is yellow and this is yellow, so that I know everything in perspective, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, okay, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now you will bring it back. So we are able to do this with one triangle. Can we do it with two? The answer is yes, but it requires some luck as well as careful planning. So you can see this is yellow piece, this is white piece. If I bring this up, I change it, I come back here, this is not a green piece, but this is a red piece, right? So what I can do, okay, so that's good. So this is a white, this is a red piece. So what I can do is, I'm going to skew this in, move this to here, complete using this corner, and then when this is the red, I can skew it back to match here, right? So this is a case where I can do two. So let's do it. So this red must be here, so the orange face here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. The red is here. Now remember, I turn one side, complete 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4. I will have returned this to its original. Just now we turn one U prime, so turn U, and then we will skew the red back to where it is, right? Skew the red back. Okay, so you have done this and solved this, but I've oriented these two at the same time. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so now again, if you are scared that you'll do something wrong, just resolve this. Okay, but actually, okay, wait, let me show you another kind of setup too. Okay, so bring it back to blue first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 3. Yeah. 3, 4. Turn it over. 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I want to do a setup move on this cube, in order to solve things, what you will see is that, okay, let me find one where I have to do some settings. Okay, so we're gonna do some settings now to solve it. So you'll see, okay, this is a good chance to show, because the green can come to here, and then the yellow can be solved using this. So what I want to do is, okay, maybe it won't be yellow later. The green here, it will be orange. Okay, but it's fine. Okay. So the setting will be done as such. This is a green piece. Okay. What I need to do is I need to do this face, as in this corner, 4 times for a flipper to flip it here so that the green comes here, right? And then if this is 4, I need to do 2 times here to complete the flipper. So that will allow me to do the settings. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, okay, to actually solve this piece. We may not need to solve this piece now, but I just want to solve this piece as a demo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. So the green is here. Complete my flipper. 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I completed the flipper. What I can do now is take this, pair with this, shift it out of place, which is also good because these two shouldn't be together. If you have these two together, then later I cannot do any pairing. So it's good that I break them up. Okay, so same thing. I'm going to flip this and use 2 times or 4 times, up to you, and use this to complete the other times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, use this as my proxy to finish it off. 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4. Return and skew back. So you will see the green is done. Now the orange is replaced. There's a yellow here because it used to be here, right? So that's a setup move that you can do. So in this case, okay, this is a yellow piece, this is orange, so it's a good thing that I can put it up, but there's nothing else for me to shift here. It's fine, you may not always be that lucky. So what you can do is, okay, you see that this is a white piece, not good. Okay, let's find something else. Okay, I'm just going to show you one more example and you should be able to solve a cube. Okay, will this help? Yellow, orange, nope, red. Okay, this looks promising. Okay, I can also do my setup such that I make this the one that's going to be flipped here. Okay, and then red, right? So I can make this white piece here. And when you do that, you will see that the white piece comes here, right? So my proxy, no matter what happens, is still this cube. Okay, so I'm going to make this green piece here so that the white is here. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, or body here. 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4. Okay, return it. Okay, so you will see that now this white can be matched here, And then I come back with a red. So this is good because I can put this piece here, use this to complete the flipper, and then skewb it back, right? But at the same time, you'll take this blue to put it out here. So it's up to you how you want to do it. So I'm going to do this. And I think I'm going to do 2 times to take the blue out. Okay? So just do 2 times. Or maybe I take the white out. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, and 6, 2, 3, 4. Get it back, skewb it back. So wait, yeah, yes. So you see the white is now placed correctly. Okay, and then this is taken out. Oh, sorry, I should have done it 2 times just now to actually solve this, but actually it doesn't matter, because what I can do now is I'm just going to do this 4 times, and these 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 2, 3, 4. Complete it. 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4. Get it back. Skewb it back. Okay, just now we should have done it 2 times, okay, but now it's an extra step. It's fine. So now you will see that these 3 corners are actually wrong. What you just need to do is you use the flipper to flip it back with all greens. If you want to leave it like that and do your rest of the solving, it's also fine. But as you can see, you already learned how to do the setup moves and the logic behind the moves. You should be able to solve your Crucis Mixup Skewb now. Thanks for watching.